Hola, ¿cómo está usted? Speaking of which, yeah. Speaking of which, I went to Sunrise Tacos the other day. Big warning, this is going to be another complaining video. Fuck me. I could have arranged this so much better. Most of it's my fault, part of it's not. Anyway, here goes. I'm laying back in bed again, so I guess I got my double chin going on. Very self-conscious at the moment and at the days because my stomach's all fucked up, and it's the food, I guess. Although I do have this back home. I mentioned before I got IBS. I don't really tell people about it because it's fucking embarrassing, but I usually prepare something. Alright, here's some admissions. Before I go anywhere, I always make sure I go to the bathroom. Even if I don't need to go to the bathroom, I'll just go and just sit there and just wait. Hopefully something will happen, and then I'll be good for a few hours or so. But I do worry. This started, I mean, it's partially psychological. I think I picked up some sort of some parasite in Israel a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I killed it with antibiotics and a few other different things. Was it like wormwood and a whole bunch of natural shit that's supposed to kill all that stuff, but also the antibiotics are supposed to do it. But that was a long time ago. I was 17 when my stomach just fucking exploded on a bus. Not literally, but I asked for a falafel on Pesach, and I hadn't eaten any was it the cheese? Yeah, I hadn't eaten any sorry, I hadn't eaten any bread because it was Pesach. Last day of Pesach, I think it was 7 days, not 8 days, because it's Israel, and yeah, I asked for no slug or no hot stuff, and they put a shitload of hot stuff in there, and I ate it, and I was eating matzah and cheese most of the trip too, just kind of making little sandwiches, and I'm lactose intolerant. I may have known that before. I don't know. I was just stupid or something. I don't really have problems before that. My stomach is pretty solid, but it just wasn't. I turned into a baby afterward. I had to go to the bathroom in school. Probably 7-8 times. I went to a doctor. Doctor took a sample. And I was feeling my stomach. This American Israeli woman, I don't know why I'm talking about this. When I was 17, I was feeling my stomach. She's like, does this hurt? Does that hurt? Does that hurt? I think she was checking for internal damage, and I said, no, it doesn't hurt. And actually, at one point, she pushed my stomach down, and I said, no, that actually feels good. And I got a little relief or something. I ripped one in her office, just felt like a little relief. And as soon as I said, no, actually, it feels good, she looked at me, because I was wearing the kippah and the tzitzis and everything. She looked at me like I was some sort of scum. At least the look in her eye was like, am I here getting off that a woman is touching me? Is a 50-year-old fucking doctor touching my stomach? And afterwards, she just didn't really seem to give a shit about me at all. But so the sample came back negative. I learned later that, checking that my face is in here. Yeah, I learned later that you could send it to different labs and get tested for different things, Gardia or whatever, I don't know. I drank water straight out of the Golan. I was eating those fucking cheese matzah sandwiches, the shmora matzah, the stuff that's been baked last year. Well, it was Israel, so maybe it was fresher, but I don't know. I've heard it's almost a year old, though, from Tenenbaum, Tenny, whose dad makes the matzahs in Crown Heights. Anyway, yeah, so that combined with the slug, which is the really hot stuff, and the bread and the cheese, and my stomach just, I needed to go, and I told the driver, you gotta pull over, because it was a, 4-hour trip with no bathroom on the bus, and I told him I was sick, best he possibly could, and I spoke fairly well, tourist standards, I guess, conversationally, so I was like, Shit, I can't even remember what I said. I said, like, I need to get better. I'm sick. I can't even remember. And then the bus driver pulls over and I said, thank you. 5 minutes. And he said, 2 minutes. So I said, shit, literally, I gotta do this. So I ran to the side of the road, got behind some bushes, and I had these hankies because I'm allergic to everything. One of my many problems that I don't talk about. Well, I talk about food allergies, but mainly because I'm eating when I talk. Anyway, so I did what I could, used the hanky, cleaned up the best I could, and I did a fairly good job. And I got back on the bus, and my stomach just blew up again, and I was like, oh God, I was in so much pain. End of that story is I get back to Tel Aviv, pay the shekel to go to the fucking bathroom. Swearing a lot because I'm frustrated, but yeah, pay the shekel to go to the bathroom. And the dude's masturbating in the stall next to me, and I could see his fucking shadow. Anyway, and I didn't even get much relief then either. And then the bus back to Jerusalem, back to Jerusalem was just fine. So what I've been doing in Cambodia, I'm back in Thailand, unfortunately. I don't want to be here. I was happy to be here before. I don't want to be here anymore. Probably due to the fact that they don't sell codeine over the counter. And if I have codeine, then that's an anti-laxative. That's a constipatory, is that a word? Thing for me. And you get a little buzz off of it, not much, but I mean, it controls my stomach big time. So, can't get any of that shit over here. I did smuggle some Valium over here for just, like, calming down, but I did take... Alright, you want to see? My feet are fucking killing me because I've been walking around all day. Let's see. I buried some money in here. It's not buried anymore, but it's nothing, just some maps. Oh, there's the $2 bill. Aaron gave me a few of those to give to some friends. And those are my Zyrtec. I got the woman's kind of razor because usually they have more lubricant on it. I was wrong on that account. That's my it's like half Vaseline, half Neosporin, and I'm using it on shit like that, like I get from my flip-flops, which maybe this is just gonna be a gross video. I don't know what this could fucking cause cancer for all I know. Did I hide anything in here? I thought I hid some codeine in here somewhere. I don't think it's such. Pretty much checking it. No, and I love the pharmacists in Cambodia are more special friends, which I don't even do. Well, I don't pay for. This is the aloe vera. Eye drops for allergies. This is some sort of steroid for I don't even know why they sell steroids over the counter for allergies. And this is, I think this one's for colds. Anyway, that was in Cambodia. Dental floss, pen I ripped apart and used for other purposes. And then here's Spasfun. It says anti-spasmodic on it. Is it German? Or French? Des Voix, I think that's French for anti-spasmodic. So I got this. No, I'm making a mess. I got this, I got that. Okay, let me show you what else. Oh, and this is for, the guy said it was for lesions, but it's really just for acne. Alright, then today, I found a health food store that sells psyllium husk. Didn't even know if the store was open because it was all black and white, but there it is, psyllium husk. So I got my psyllium powder that I take every single day. I've been taking almost every day since I was like 16 or 17. That's something I don't really talk about with anybody else, but I bought 5 of these packages, and I took a picture between the two. This is a lot more non-fine grain. This is just ground up, and then this is more of in a crushed up powder form. Oh, that's right, well, powder, and then this is the husk. I bought way too many of them. But they'll let me cross the border to Malaysia or wherever the fuck I want to go next, because I don't want to be here long. And then this is some food from this restaurant I just ate at, Nay Veggie something. What's this? Oh, and this is what I've been carrying around in my back pocket to get my Indian visa. It was a whole nother fucking nightmare story. Shouldn't have been carrying it like this, but I don't want to walk around the city with it. So, you know, I got my Indian visa. There's just some sensitive data on here. I shouldn't really show that, but my passport. Whatever, you can have my passport number if you want to. And then I got some pictures of myself. One of the things I want to do before I leave Thailand is go to Khao Sung Road. I brought all the money that I had because, of course, you know, at the Indian embassy, they don't give any change because they're really inhospitable. So those are my anti-spasmodics, anti-whatevers, you know, whatever, to take care of my stomach. I still got some Cambodian currency that they won't even exchange. So here's the thing, I don't know that this is going to stop recording at some point. I have no idea when. I get to the Indian embassy, and this is my fault. I get there two days late. I could have gotten there yesterday at 8 o'clock and found all this shit out. But I'm looking at the computer screen to make sure I'm properly focused on my double chin. I haven't shaved in a while. So they tell me. First, they start checking my name, just letter by letter, and it's like 1:45. I hired this asshole tuk-tuk driver, the same asshole who took me to the airport. Said it was 400 baht. Then when we got there, it was 500 because we were at a different Don Mueang airport, which is bullshit. But at least he spoke a tiny bit of English, and I knew he was fucking crazy, so we're gonna get there fast. But he took the wrong way, and he got lost himself. So I ended up getting there at 1:42, let's say, and it closes at 2 o'clock. If I had all my paperwork in order, it may have gone through. But then again, what is it? It's 4:10, so April 10th, 5:15, and I have just been walking around. My feet are fucking killing me. So right after I do that, I need to go to the bathroom the whole time, of course. So for the 10 minutes that I'm talking to the woman, she says, "Oh, okay, well," and all the shit online is completely wrong. Like, "Oh, we need to go to biometric scans, so you need to go to this hospital that's across the street, some eye hospital, and get your biometrics just recorded. It only costs 5 baht, but then it also costs 20 baht. I mean, all this shit just keeps on piling up. I think now it's approximately 90. I'm getting, because it's $4,000 in Cambodia, so 3,700 baht, if that sounds right. Is that right? My math sucks, but I think that's roughly 110. I need to get reacclimated because I'm mixing up the money. But I wrote this short little thing while I was just. So she says, "Oh, okay. Well, you only have one day in the hotel," and I said, "Yeah, I just made the booking because it said on the site that you have to have a hotel that you're going to stay at if you're going to go to India." She says, "Yeah, but it's only for one day." I'm like, "Yeah. Well, I don't know where I'm going to go from there." "Well, yeah, but you need a 2-week. This is a new thing. You need a 2-week stay at the hotel." I'm like, "I'm not going to stay at the hotel for 2 weeks. That's just the first place I'm going." Like, no, we need a 2-week hotel stay there. So like, I could make a 2-week hotel stay there and then just cancel it. I didn't say that, but I was this close to fucking with her because she was such a cunt. And I say cunt with all possible respect because I say that to guys too. But alright, and then she says, "Oh, and then you need a plane ticket." Oops, That's the plastic. Then you need a plane ticket. That's longer than 8 days from now because we have no fucking idea when your Indian visa is gonna come through. And mine was on the 16th. And it's Friday today. I was being optimistic. I was like, well, if it does come in earlier, at least I can fly earlier. And that's the whole reason I came west, was to get a cheaper fucking plane ticket. But obviously somebody doesn't want me to go to India, probably the whole government, because they're making it really difficult for everybody. And then, so there's just a 2-week, the biometric thing they didn't seem to give a shit about. But if you did make a mistake on your form, which I didn't, well, they didn't check the whole thing, but if I had made a mistake, I don't know, fuck knows, they might even find one. I have to pay extra for them to, just jot it in or something. And I'm not even supposed to upload my photo because it's supposed to take 2 days longer according to TripAdvisor. The whole thing is just fucked. If you want to go to India, book it somewhere else. Book it, not even from Malaysia, because there are Indians in Malaysia that want to get back. And they make it extra fucking hard for their people to get even back into their own fucking country. So do it somewhere else. So I was thinking about going up to Hanoi, which... Call me an idiot, I believe that is northern Vietnam. There's this Vietnamese something in southern Laos that I could go to try to figure it out. But then again, you have to fly out from the same fucking place where you get the consulate issued visa. So if you got to go somewhere, then you got to, and then there's no visa. Oh, and this is the visa on entry. This is the visa on entry part. This is the easy part. Then once you get there, there's some sort of whole other shit that you have to deal with. And, I mean, you can get a visa in the States for 10 fucking years. But here, you have to jump through hula hoops just to get there. And you have to mark in your fucking religion. I was this close to put in a Pastafarian because I worship the great spaghetti monster in the sky and in his colander. Pasta be upon him. But I didn't want to mess with them because I didn't want to get any questions. So I put Judaism. I don't want to put other, because when it says other, it's like, please explain other. Was your dad Pakistani? Was your grandfather? Where were their visas from? Where were they born? Where were their grandparents born? I don't know why they need all this shit, but I printed all the fucking shit. And then I can't get a plane ticket. So no, I don't want to be in. I don't want to be in. I was gonna say, I don't want to be in Thailand anymore. It's just bullshit. And then, so I'm just pissed off. I use their bathroom. I'm trying to figure out where the nearest restaurant is because I hadn't eaten all day in preparation for going down there because I didn't want to lose my shit. Not literally or possibly. No, that wouldn't happen. But yeah, so I used their bathroom and. The May Veggie House is one of the places I went to. I just started typing it on my phone because I'm just sick as hell. So let me just I'm gonna read this. This is really for my own I don't know, complaining. This is gonna be my video complaining journal. So I'm sitting here in a place called May Veggie House. I fucking hate the autocorrect with all of this shit. The autocorrect on my phone. I mean. It gets it half right, maybe 15% of the time. And when I'm trying to do the English to Khmer, English to Khmer, or English to Thai translation, it autocorrects my fucking English when I'm trying to say, I need to go to the Run Tin hospital. So it says, you need to go to the Run Tun hospital. Why would it fucking do that? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, anyway, so I took a picture of the sick as a dog waitress running across the street to some shop that she went to across the street through traffic instead of taking my order. I didn't want to touch anything she was touching. She was just sneezing all over the fucking place. If I get sick, I get sick because of her, and I'm writing a nasty-ass fucking review for that place. I really like that they had vegan and gluten-free and all that, healthy shit. No MSG and, no anything except for natural that they say. I mean, who's watching them? I'm really negative. Apologies. Not really. Then walk back and go directly into the bathroom. Oh right. So she gets back, sneezing, blowing, just And then she goes into the bathroom instead of taking my order after giving me the coconut, water that I'm sure had been reused. That was 15 minutes later that I'd been waiting for my order. So I said, fuck it. I stood up. And when I stood up, because the tables, they're made for small people, so I jerked the table up and just slammed it down by accident. Made a loud noise, whatever. I stood up and ordered at the counter. I had something amazing. I ordered 2 things. They didn't go well together, but, in taste. But one of the things was amazing. It was the bottom thing of the stir fry. If I ever find their May Veggie House menu, I'd get that again. Smaller portions, but very good. I stood up to order at the counter with a bang because the tables are made for people shorter than I. It's actually a vegan place. After the fucking Indian fiasco an hour ago and the motorbike driver ripping me off again because it was the same nut job, I'm not in a good mood. I wanted to get to India, but don't really give much of a shit anymore. I haven't seen much of Thailand. I really haven't. But I don't really give... Is that the same line? And no, I don't want to pay for sex at every other corner. Get your hands off of me. Fuck Thailand. Because, you walk down the street at night and you got girls trying to drag you into these fucking clubs. They just want your money, obviously, but I'm not into it. I'm not into prostitution. I don't care whether... if they do it because they enjoy it, that's fine. Just fucking regulate it. Protect the girls and the guys. But, don't make it so sleazy. And don't make it like this is the only way out. Just fucking create some career opportunities for your people, you fucking idiots. Corrupt assholes. Let me see. The only reason I came back to Thailand was to get to India. Now that's a fucking nightmare, misspelled. 2 weeks. Oh, right. I didn't mention this because, did you know, by the way, we have a holiday because it's Friday today, so there's Friday. We don't work after 2. Saturday, Sunday, of course, we don't work, and then Monday and Tuesday, we have a holiday. So even if I did figure out my visa shit, there'd be 4 days of them not doing anything to try to process it. So I'm looking at, 8, 9, 10 days of just sitting on my ass in Bangkok. I go to Chiang Mai or somewhere, even leave the country and come back and pick it up, but I don't want to fucking do that. Yep, still recording? Good Lord, long video. All negative. Sorry I got interrupted by food. That was the food I was talking about. Oh, and I say, no, I've got the shits again. Not the shits, like, well, yeah, literally the shits. I'm like, I gotta get, I'd like to get to a bathroom, not I need to go to the bathroom. If I can hold it, I can hold it for like a half hour. It's just not fucking pleasant. I wrote, wonderful... I'm talking about my IBS. I won't go into details here, but I just, because of the IBS that I have, let's just say that everything goes in one direction. I don't get any relief. Anyway, I'll just move along. And that's part of the reason why I have to go every fucking, 2 hours. I am afraid to go anywhere. I'm afraid to go out unless I load up on stomach relaxers, antispasmodics, antidiarrheals, and my psyllium husk seeds every fucking day, periods after all of them. I'm in the restroom and I pretended to take a call on my phone and then walk in as if I needed some privacy, but there was a girls and a guy, and there were only 2 girls there. So I ended off with, I really can't travel or live like this. Part of me still, I'll just say, part of me still wants, part of me still goes back to the dark side of my mind, not just when I'm in moments like this, but it's more for, how do I word this? It's more for sympathy instead of, I need to be careful with my wording, instead of, no, I can't say that. But that's been my day. Took a whole bunch of money, my passport, everything, trying to get the shit sorted out. Didn't. Now my feet are killing me. I need to get new shoes. And if there's anything else to complain about, I'll let you know. I threw out all the bad food, that I have, but I still have a few cigarettes that I'm letting myself smoke, as if, like a reward kind of system. But I can't eat anything. I can't. It's when you can't leave somewhere and you're in another country and you're just trapped by your own fucking body. Not only that, I haven't had any sertraline. Maybe that's it. I haven't had any Zoloft or Wellbutrin, because I don't think they make Wellbutrin in this country, or in Cambodia. I made a point of checking. I need to go to the hospital to see if they actually have any, because that'd be the biggest pharmacy they have. And you don't need a prescription or anything, as far as I know, at the hospital, because they just hand out meds like water, except for the good ones in this country. So it's 5:30, and I'm looking into getting, but I'd like to now start looking into getting a bus either to Chiang Mai or to Malaysia, which I've heard is a nightmare to get in India. I don't even know why I want to go to India anymore. I mean, fuck India. What do you get? You get more shits on top of shits. They don't have any toilets. Fucking hard to get into the country. I mean, it's cheap and they speak English. I'd like to go. If they're making it hard for me, fuck them. Who gives a shit? I'll go to another country. Fuck them. Yeah, maybe I will just go south and do the other countries that I haven't seen, and fuck India. Alright, I do need to get some sertraline though, and they ran out of the couple pharmacies that I was out. And the synergy with the Wellbutrin is, I think it was a good thing. And it's supposed to help for IBS, which I didn't know about until I was reading about it here, and that may even be part of the reason. It's just upsetting, because I've been taking it for years, and I haven't taken any Wellbutrin for a while. And met some cool people in Cambodia, but I just wanted to get the fuck out and go to India, and now I'm not going to India, so fuck my life.